GameCube.
You're telling me that for once in his life, Nintendo Land was actually right about something? Okay, yeah, this just sort of came out of nowhere. Star Fox Direct. You know, the series that has been dormant for like a decade now is getting an entire Direct dedicated to it? Sure, why not? This was announced literally like last minute. I turned on my OBS like literally right as I heard the news. I was just like, sure. I'm definitely intrigued at the prospect of a new Star Fox game. I am a bit of a local when it comes to Star Fox, all things considered, so the only game I've actually played and liked was Star Fox 64. You know, the one that everyone likes. I'm definitely a bit curious to see if they're gonna get the series back on track, which given that Star Fox is getting its own decade direct, I would hope they're confident in what they want to show. Of course it's Miyamoto. Star Fox is his baby. This was all his elaborate plan to get Star Fox back on track. The Star Fox stuff was generally the one thing I actually really liked about the movie. It did not fit at all, but I thought it was pretty entertaining, all things considered. Can we get a proper Star Fox movie that looks like this? It'd be much more entertaining than anything Illumination will put out with Mario. Just Star Fox. Are you serious, dude? This is... please don't tell me this could be a retelling again. Don't tell me this is a retelling again. That will actually break me. Oh my gosh.
It was a retelling again.
It has to have nice looking water at the very least. Oh, that looks weird. Fox looks so weird in this engine. Oh my gosh. It feels more like Ubisoft wanted to make it, which is weird because I think Ubisoft was also the ones that made Starlink, which was the last games they were in. Oh, the photorealism. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it's based on the puppets from the original source material? It does look a lot nicer than Star Fox Zero, which I would hope at the bare minimum that would be. I would be down to see more of these story moments, because I do think Star Fox has the potential to make really interesting lore. So I'm still confused. Is this supposed to be like a from the ground up remake or not? Because it's like, if it is a remake, because that's the last thing Star Fox needs. It's been drowning in nostalgia for way too long. This is a remake. Oh my gosh, don't tell me. Okay. 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 You gotta tell me there's more to it than this. You've gotta tell me there's more to it than this. The lava does look really nice, I'll give it that.
Plenty of new cutscenes have also been added.
I mean, I'll take anything new at this point. Especially considering character interaction, so definitely would be nice to have.
How are we doing? You can choose between easy, normal, and expert difficulty settings.
That's good for accessibility, for sure.
Your shield gauge will be long.
Star Fox is not exactly, from my experience, it's not exactly the easiest type of game to get into for newcomers. It looks like you're gonna be able to use NSO for a change, which is nice, because I did play Star Fox 64 3D back in the day, and it was kind of lame. I don't think you even had online multiplayer as an option, so that is actually a nice feature to have. That's like the one thing I think could actually sell me on this type of game. See, if the online is good and has enough replay value, I could definitely see myself being a bit more interested in this, because, you know, space shooting stuff, that's always sort of fun online.
By holding your Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse.
I mean, that is definitely convenient. This type of game that, you know, with a mouse and keyboard would make a lot of sense, so fair enough. This really is all what the game has to offer, does it? Just end it. Just end it all now.
What did you think?
Lame! The furries, they're back at it again! Oh, this is pure furry bait right here. It's impressive tech for sure, I'm just being slanderous for the funny.
But this game also supports the Nintendo 64.
Because of course it does, because Star Fox 64 is the only game that matters! My name is Fox. Fox McCloud. My father's dead.
Star Fox is on approach to Venom. No indication.
I've got nothing at this point. I've got nothing. Oh, goody. Man, what a waste, honestly. Never before have I seen an announcement where I'm just shocked and amazed by the fact that it's even happening, followed by such an immense drop in hope. Let me put it to you this way. The last proper Star Fox game that came out was Star Fox Zero in 2016. If you don't want to count Starlink as a Star Fox game anyway. That game received such a mixed to negative reception among critics and fans that basically put a stop to the Star Fox series for a long time. And the fact that it has been drowning in nostalgia for so long, arguably worse than Mario ever has run the series down to a point of pure stagnancy. Because let's face it, this is basically just a one-for-one retelling of Star Fox 64, which was already basically a retelling of Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. Now yes, Star Fox 64 is a pretty dang good game, so that means that this will be a good game too, which for some people, considering the legacy of Star Fox, that might be all they need. And if you're looking forward to this, that's great. But at least to me, this just feels like so much wasted effort when you're just doing the exact same thing again. You could have at the very least done some sort of new story. You couldn't have at least brought Crystal into the fray, or even a new character for that matter. I also just don't see how this is gonna exactly win people over that aren't already fans of Star Fox, because in case you don't know, Star Fox 64 is a very, very short game. It only takes about 1 to 2 hours in order to finish a run. Now yes, part of the replay value in Star Fox 64 comes from playing the game again and again to try the different routes and get high scores. And that definitely resonates with a lot of people. I resonate with that in many circumstances. But for what I assume is a full price game coming out in the year 2026, nearly 3 decades removed from Star Fox 64, I just don't think a 2-hour game is gonna fly for full price anymore. I'm sorry. To me, I just think it's a much better deal to just buy the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass and just play Star Fox 64 there instead. You'll be saving money by basically playing what you just saw and a plethora of other really, really good games. And NSO supports online multiplayer, so you can do battles with your friends that way. Granted, there's much less features, and I'm sure it's gonna be a bit more laggy compared to playing this version of Star Fox, but regardless, it's an alternative. So yeah, for me, this did nothing at all. If you're excited for this, then absolutely don't let me ruin the fun for you. I'd much rather people enjoy something I don't like than for them to hate it the same way I do. And it's not even that I hate this either, it's just, this just feels so unnecessary. This feels like the type of game that should have been included as a bonus alongside a brand new, much more meaty Star Fox game, but as is, Overall, Star Fox is not beating the worst Nintendo franchise allegations. I'm gonna go back to being excited about Rhythm Heaven Groove now. God bless and have a good one. Bye-bye!